All right. So I'm going to do a quick comparison on these Japanese pool saws. So I thought that this toughbuilt, I just got this one at Lowe's. It's folding pool saw. It's got a 17 teeth per inch like flush cut, and then it says 7 to 10 progressive. So 10, and then it gets worse, or more coarse up here. Teeth per inch for rip cutting. This Irwin is, as far as I know, I think it's just 7 TPI, and then I want to say that it is 17 or 18 TPI on that flush cut side. But so the Irwin is not folding. But I've had it for a little bit. I really haven't used it a whole lot. I used the flush cut side way more than I used the ripping side. But I thought that this folding guy would be good for the box. So it's got a little latch there. You unlock it, and then it just folds up, and then it's got a little clip lock. And I thought it'd be good for the tool bag. And then, bam, right? I was like, man, that's pretty handy. And they're like $26 at Lowe's. And I've been thinking about getting one, so I said, what the heck? This one is made in China, so it's not a Japanese pool saw. It's made in China, and it really, granted, I've barely used it, but as far as like the folding, that mechanism, that little those gears there, I mean, everything seems all right. It's cool, it's a neat idea. This is made in Japan, the Irwin, and it's a good little saw. I like it, but you can't put it in your tool bag without tearing something up or risk getting the crap cut out of it. So anyway, I thought it'd be a cool little side by side. They're virtually identical as far as blade size goes. They're really, really close. But I'm not really sure. I did a little bit of quick cut with them real quick. So I lined up a 2x4 with some, it's just a 2x4 was laying in the shop, and I figure, let's see, how accurate a cut it'll do, how quick it'll cut. So granted, it's way easier to start it with your flush cut. Get one cut, and then that guy cut, and then you can flip him over, and you got a good starting point. So these are just fine. Staying pretty straight. It's starting to, might be more me, starting to wander a little bit. Bad little cut, really. Take my jacket off here. And then do the same thing to this guy. We'll get him started. Ooh, that's sharp. Yeah, use Ooh, that's good. Tighten this guy up. Probably should have put 2 clamps down. Now this is definitely wandering. But it's like, yeah, it definitely wandered a lot more. I should have compared it to that Irwin cut, but you can see it's it's nowhere near being square. So you can see that. I should have compared. The Irwin was definitely straighter. So I guess that's one thing that taking into consideration. Now, the flush cut side cut really nicely, but it was wandering quite. That's pretty bad actually. Like to the point that almost unusable. Let me try it again, and we'll see. We'll see again here. See if I can keep it a little bit straighter. The Irwin wasn't bad at all. So. Yeah, it just like it wants to wander. Alright, so that's started with that flush cut side. See if that keeps a little bit straighter. Okay, that was a little bit better. Let's see here. Oh, sorry. It felt like it was better, but it looks exactly the same. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, to keep in your box, you don't have to worry about getting cut on and stuff. It's not bad. Let's try it just with the flush cut side. Man, that cut's pretty good. I mean, it's not always totally necessary, but the purpose behind these saws is that they cut really nicely and they cut straight and yada yada. And if you don't know the difference between one of these and an American saw, well, I don't know if it's American, but whatever, a different hand saw, like what you typically see, these cut on the push and the pull, whereas these only cut on the pull. And it definitely seems like traditionally, like normally, this isn't tending to wander as bad. That's straighter for sure. So let me try the Irwin one more time. Just so I've got a reference line. Alright, let's see. So it doesn't look like much, but it's actually it's a little bit of an angle. On the camera it doesn't look like much, but anyway, so let's try this again. I'm just only going to go on the flush. God, that cut's good. Most of the time I only use the flush cut side anyway. Oh yeah, huge difference. Huge difference. Look at that. That is, and that was kind of rushed, but that is a much better cut. I mean, it's hard to even make out any difference. You can see it there. But anyway, yeah. So that's the difference. The Irwin is definitely the better cutting saw. There's no question about it. And it's even got a broken tooth there. Even got a missing tooth right there. Make it out. Yeah, there you go. But anyway, I'll keep it because I can keep it in the tool bag, and I'll still get some use out of it. I'm sure it's just not as good as it can be. I think if they had these tough built saws made wherever they have these Irwins made, it'd be much better. And it could be this is fixed, this is folding, could be a whole host of reasons. But I would say it's probably more just the quality of that saw. It's just not nearly as good as that Irwin. But anyway, that's it. Just want to do a quick comparison between these two. They're basically the same money, but in a shop, this guy's better for sure. But in a tool bag, this is about your only go-to, really. But for something this size. But anyway, that's it. Have a good one.